down 36%. And you might think, well, we've seen about 30% declines before. What's the difference with this one? When we go to monthly here, you can see this is monthly of Bitcoin. Look at the histogram here. There has never, so you can see every time when that histogram goes to negative, this is monthly histogram, negative, negative. There's a little hiccups there, but let me call that. Yeah, even on the hiccup, we actually saw 50%, I think. Oh, never mind. That was a 74%. That's the craziness of that. That's crazy. That's the craziness of Bitcoin. That was just looks like a hiccup on this histogram, but that was 74%. So you can see this is the first time. Look at that. Look at the big greens there. First time we're seeing the histogram tanking here. So where would I be buying? There's the Bears Divergence, which we talked about.
Perfect.
Where would I be buying? Start buying the Bitcoin and Grayscale Bitcoin and Bitcoin ETFs and all that stuff. Some of these, oh, money flow is down too. Ooh, histogram is down. Everything. Let me see. Let me check. Let me see. Yeah, I didn't miss out much. After I close out my Grayscale Bitcoin here, I didn't miss out much. Because market initially got up about 50% more. And now we're back at where I closed. Yeah, it's interesting that I guess Bitcoin investors, traders are very superstitious about these this level here. Nowadays, you know, everybody has their charting software out. They can probably just draw this line and just poke its head for 3 times. 1, 2, 3. I mean, it was absolute limit though. Like absolutely the top of that wick, absolutely top of that wick, and absolutely top. This was like, because I had a couple different ones. Like I had at one point the secondary line like this. This was absolutely like top of the wicks. So it's like really trying to push it through, but not able to do that. But I don't know if it's gonna do this. You know what I mean? I don't know. Like these kind of like 70% kind of move. I mean, if it does, then I can load it up again as I've done with the look at that. Look at all these guys. As I've done with the Bitcoin and stuff. Right. Buy low, sell high, guys. Buy low, sell high. Buy low, sell high. You know, and then like, you know, Grayscale Bitcoin and then Bitcoin Trust ETF. Some of these ones I'm gonna be start trading. Ooh. Look at that. Got out at the top. Buy low, sell high. And we got a lot of all these crypto stocks. So for me to get into the Bitcoin ETFs, even Ethereum, Litecoin, and like these crypto stocks, I need to see where the Bitcoin is going at. So right now, here, let's go to Grayscale Bitcoin real quick. What I want to do is put in the fib here. I want to go all the way to the bottom. So I measure from the all-time high and to the low here. Here, let me... Boom. And then the low. Let's do that on Bitcoin too, so we get more accurate picture. So we go all-time high to the low of 2022, and then we're gonna put a fib there. So we're okay. Let's remove. We're getting looking messy here, right? Okay, so yeah, so you can see first of all, look at the long-term moving averages. Just plainly look at these moving averages here. There's a bullish cross here. It's been writing that this is the first time breaking below that, the primary term moving averages. We sustained it years. There's that cross, right? There's a lot there. We lost it right there. So if this market is gonna go something similar to 2022, 2023, and you might wonder, well, does that mean that the entire market is gonna start seeing correction? Not necessarily. I know 2020 to 2023, the Bitcoin market crashed down and also the S&P 500 did, but they're in other time frames where we saw like Bitcoin coming down like 70%, while S&P continued to faithfully march higher over here. If you're really worrying about that, like here you can see market goes up, Bitcoin coming down. Here you can see market goes up for another, that's another year, guys, and then Bitcoin coming down. You know what I need? You know what I need with the Bitcoin? I need Bitcoin to be log scale so I can see the fluctuations. So here too, Bitcoin start tanking, market goes up. I think what happens is when the entire market start coming down, like Bitcoiners, these crypto bros, they start panicking too. But not necessarily that, you know, because the market can go up and, you know, and Bitcoin can crash. Like here, they go opposite ways. So it's very possible that Bitcoin can come down while the market has another year of upturn. Like here, of the move, down move. But then what happens is when the entire market do come down, it sort of spooks these, you know, Bitcoiners, these crypto bros. So market could, like Bitcoin could potentially do this, and the market could potentially do that. And then when the market decided it's going to have its proper correction or something next year, and then, you know, what Bitcoin could do, it could do that and then do that with it. You see what I'm saying? So I wouldn't really like, I feel like some people trying to like correlate with the Bitcoin, but not really. I think Bitcoin sort of has its own thing going. But these Bitcoin bros will be spooked when the entire market comes down. So where would I be buying? That's gonna be, I like to buy somewhere here. I don't know if he's gonna do that. What I feel like could do also possibility is do that and then goes back up and then do that. I mean, I don't know, maybe not like this. I talked to a lot of people who's into Bitcoin and stuff. They all say something like Bitcoin is not gonna crash 80% anymore. That's sort of like that's what people do because they don't want to go through another one like it. I'm gonna end the video with this. Psychology is this. Psychology is why they say these Bitcoiners will say, why are they saying that Bitcoin? I mean, Bitcoin has the tendency to go through Great Depressions every couple years. Why are they saying that we're not going to see that again? The reason why they don't say that is because they're in love with Bitcoin. It's the same thing when you're in love with a girl and she cheats on you and you love her so much or you're so infatuated by her and you just cannot live without her despite the fact that she fucking cheated on you. You tell yourself that she ain't gonna do that again. She cries, she says she'll change, she's a different person, she came to church with me, she got baptized, now she's a new person. Is that a possibility? Yes, but there's always exception to the rule. A needle in a haystack, it's almost impossibility. It's like winning a jackpot. That ain't gonna happen for most people, no. So people are like, well, she's not gonna cheat on me anymore. Well, there's a high probability she will. And she cheated on other people and you several times. There's high probability that she will cheat on you again. This is the reason why I'm not gonna be a long-term investing in Bitcoin. Let's say if I got in Bitcoin here and you just been holding for then maybe it might be worth going through 84%. I still wouldn't though. Can you imagine going through 90%? Even if you got in really, really early, it's a trading vehicle. It's not for something long term. It's like going through Great Depression every couple years. When was the last time we went through Great Depression on SPX? 1929. It's been almost 100 years since we've seen Great Depression. So SPX, a little bit more peaceful there.
Perfect.
So I'm not gonna be investing in Bitcoin long term. I would be trading in and out.